These are your highlights from Week 12's America's Heads-Up play. Second game of the day was Chance Kornuth for the LA Sunset, who had already qualified for the playoffs, versus Sao Paulo's Thiago Nishijima. These guys had opted to talk to each other during the 3 games. It was the Brazilian who went ahead in the early stages of this first one. Hand 34 was ace 2 for Chance and king 7 for Thiago. The 7 on the flop paired Thiago's hand, and Chance got no help from the board. It was vamos for the Brazilians, and the Sao Paulo Mets went ahead after the first game of 3. On to game 2, and it was the LA Sunsetter who went ahead in the game's early stages. Hand 19 saw a straight for Thiago, the 3rd spade going down on the river, and Chance went for quite the bluff with just a pair of 8s. Thiago explained he could not call, but Chance urged him to think about it. He thought about it, then he decided to go for the call. Chance down to under 20k. Hand 48 was 6s for Chance and king 9 for Thiago. The Sao Paulo Met hit the king on the turn, and the rest was history. It meant that the Brazilians locked this game up. 6 points now to the Mets. Could he make it a sweep? On to the third and final game between these two, and hand 1 was a pretty big one. 2 pairs for Chance with ace 9 and 3 of a kind for Nishijima with ace 3. It meant the LA Sunset lost a few chips in that very first hand, and the Brazilians again went ahead. Chance went ahead in this one later though, until hand 32, where 2 kings on the flop meant both players got a piece of this one. Thiago with the full house versus Chance's 3 of a kind. Thiago was all in on the river. Chance was in a quandary. He went for the call, and the game swung back to the Brazilian, and the sweep was on again. Not long after, the Brazilian did it. 9 points to Sao Paulo, remaining 3rd in the Americas Conference.